Hello and welcome to another video and another collection review. I'm actually excited today because this collection was literally just, I guess announced. I was gonna say revealed, but I guess announced, revealed, same thing. Um, this collection was like just released this week, and it was perfect because I was looking for a video to do, and it's been a crazy busy week. This week's my husband's birthday, and then also I'm going to New York and then Canada for this weekend and next week. So I'm not going to even be here. So I was like, what can I do? And I've been packing, preparing for my husband's birthday. Like it's been so much work. So like this was the perfect time for like this type of video to come together. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this. So as you can see, it's like, oh, I forgot the name of the line, but basically it's like a line from East 59th, and there's four dolls, and each doll is a different season, and it's pretty cool. I watched the entire reveal video, got to hear from the designer's feedback and stuff like that. It was really interesting, a lot of fun, and I'm excited to talk about these dolls. I will start off by saying I'm not going to build suspense or anything. I ended up deciding not to get any of these dolls. And now I finally can tell you guys why. Like I said it in the last video, but I will be attending the convention this year. That's in October. I did manage to get a ticket. I announced that in my last video. And again, I'm definitely going to do a video talking about like my expectations and hopes and what I want to see. I definitely plan to do some videos for the channel and everything, but that'll be in the future since the convention's not till October. But this is a very, very expensive convention. So I'm being extremely selective with any dolls that I get. Like, if I do buy a doll from now, but and the convention, it's gonna be because she's absolutely amazing, and I feel like I have to have her. So that's why, like, the fashion packs that happened a while back, I passed on those. I passed on all of these dolls, and it's not that they're not good. It's just like the convention's around the corner, and it's so expensive. And on top of that, I have three dolls that are on the way. I have the W Club upgrade doll. I think it's gonna show up in August, like late summer, along with the Kiori gift set from last year's W Club, and the Violin Mermaid doll, which was from last year's W Club. So I have three dolls on their way, and I have the convention coming. So I'm really trying to be smart with money. So I'm doing my best. But integrity is not making it easy because this was actually a pretty cool collection. But we'll get into that and the specifics and what I feel about it as we go through each doll. But yeah, so I guess that's plenty of information for an intro. Let's go ahead and talk about the first doll. Okay, so here we are at the first doll. It is Springtime Find Constance Madsen. And something that we found out from watching like the interview with the designer is that he brought brand new screenings to every single one of these dolls, which is pretty exciting. I personally have had some problems with. Okay, first off, I do not own a single East 59th doll. A lot of times I enjoy their fashion, but the dolls themselves aren't necessarily my favorite. And I think a lot of it has to do with screenings. Like, I know I've talked multiple times about the screening on specifically East 59's Cora. Like, her lips are always, I don't know what it is, but something about Cora's screening is consistently different. But these updated screenings, I think they're pretty exciting. Again, I still don't vibe too much. We'll get into it. But I think the updated screening is really cool, and it's really exciting to hear from the designer. Like, that's always fun feedback. But the first one we have is Springtime Find Constance Madsen, and obviously she's representing spring. It's really pretty. I don't know, I really like it. Something about it. This is gonna sound like an insult, but I don't mean it as an insult by any means. But the print, like especially the blue jacket and then the yellow and blue print, it reminds me so much of my great grandmother. Um, every single summer, me and my family we travel out to like the house that my grandma grew up in Kansas, and my great grandma lived there. Literally did that until I think the last year I went was 2021. So like literally entire childhood and some of my adult life. And there's I don't know, I think it's a bedspread or something, but it's like this exact fabric, but I loved it. Like, it gives me all like the homey feelings, and it like warm and fuzzy inside. Like, I really like it because it reminds me of my great grandmother's house. Um, so again, it's not a bad thing, and this is like referencing a past time period, and my great grandmother was definitely around in the fashion times of this era. But I don't know, just like I really like it. I really like the clothing. I like the shopping bags. My thing is, I don't think I like this face mold. I don't know. With the East 59th, I don't know what it is. I think it's just that they're more mature. And I don't mind like a very severe face sculpt or anything like that. But Constance's face sculpt is not really doing it for me here. I love the bold red lip. I think the makeup palette is pretty. It's just I think it's face sculpt, or maybe like the hairline's a little too far back. I can't tell, but just something with me isn't vibing with the face. But the outfit, I love all the pale blues. I love gloves, so I love the little gloves. She has a little umbrella, which is really cute. It doesn't open, it's just like a little accessory, but it's still really nice. I think this design is so much fun and it's so pretty. It's so cute. I don't know, I really like it. And also something I love specifically with this line is I love the photos they did. Like these like kind of vibey, colory backgrounds, like this pink and purple is but the photo shoots that they did for these dolls, I really like it. I love when they kind of give a whole like commit to like a whole vibe for the dolls. So I love like a photo shoot and stuff like that. I think one of the most fun things for me, so a lot of places will do like what am I trying to think of? Okay, for example, perfumes. I'm not a big perfume person. I basically have like one or two scents that I like, and I stick to them until they get discontinued and have to figure out another one. But I love perfume commercials and stuff like that. Like just like how they make it so luxurious and they make you like the experience. I love like when someone's trying to sell a product and then they really like elevate it. So like I love these photo shoots because like the lighting and like everything, it makes it like a whole, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but they do a good job of like encasing the essence of the doll, and it's not just, they do include like a photo of the doll with just a plain white background, but like when you put the photos of like the city and these fun colors, I think it makes the doll so much stronger. And that's just something I really enjoy when it comes to like marketing things people are trying to sell. So yeah, I think Constance, I don't know, maybe I've kind of felt that way. Like I love a lot of East 59 fashion, but when it comes to the dolls, it's, I don't know. I've never, there's not often I've seen a doll and it's like, oh my gosh, I need to have her. But oh, I can't remember who she was. I'll put up a photo of her, but it's like last year they released, it was a blonde character and she was like in this black and white outfit. I really liked her. She reminded me of Helga from Atlantis. Was she Constance? Two phone calls while recording one video. Let's see if I can get through this now. But what I was saying is like, I really like East 59 fashion. I think it can be really fun, but for some reason the dolls are sometimes a disconnect for me, and I don't really connect with Constance, but I do like the outfit a lot, especially since it has that little sentimental thing for me. But yeah, like I said in the beginning, I don't have to announce it. I passed on all these dolls, but only because, again, the convention is so expensive. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. Let's go ahead to the second doll. This doll was so hard for me to pass on. So I'm not a big East 59 person like I was saying earlier, but this doll, I love everything about this doll. Love her so, so much. I think she's so beautiful. Like, I went back and forth about whether I was going to order this doll or not. But anyway, this is Summertime Outing Evelyn Weaverton, and she is so beautiful. I love the yellow. I love the green little wrap around her head. I really like her face screening. It's really pretty. And then the little like picnic plate set, and then she has like the white duster coat. Like, it's so pretty. Like, I really, really like this doll. And again, I love some colored gloves. That's always fun. So if I was going to end up getting a doll from this collection, Evelyn would have been the one. I came so close, you guys. Like, so, so close to getting this doll. Because she is really pretty. I really like the dress and everything. Also, summer is probably my least favorite season. My favorite season by far is fall/autumn, not necessarily for fashion, or maybe I guess so. Like, okay, I love men's fashion in the fall, but for women, I think it's a lot more fun in like winter or like spring with pastels and stuff like that. But not even in a fashion sense, just like experiencing the world. Summer is my least favorite. I do not like being hot. I don't like sweating. It is not my thing. So it's interesting to me that my favorite doll is the one representing my least favorite season. But I don't know, she's just giving like lemonade and summer vibes. I don't know. I love her. She's amazing. She's great. I just had to pass on her. I guess that's about it. Oh, but also I believe I'll mention it. Let me go back in the other one. Yeah, so Constance was an IT dealer, but Evelyn is a W Club lottery doll, and there's 600 of her. And then the main reason that I did not end up going for Evelyn is because do you see the expected ship date? August, which is the same time that I'm getting the other three dolls I mentioned earlier. Okay, it doesn't say specifically August. It's like late summer is what they're all listed at, which August basically falls into. And I'm just like, I cannot have four dolls coming in that I need to pay for, like right like August. Then I'm like what 2 months away from the convention. I can't do it. So yeah, she was a pass, unfortunately. But yeah, I think she's really beautiful, and I think this is the most interested I've ever been in an East 59th doll. Again, I spoke about the blonde doll. I don't remember her name, but I spoke about the blonde doll earlier that I really liked. That reminded me of Helga, and I came close to getting her. I was even more close to getting this doll. I would be so happy for this to be my first East 59th doll. It's just the timing did not work out for me. But yeah, she's very beautiful, and I think she's incredible. Okay, so now we are on number three, and it's Standout Fall De La Rue. And I would just like to say, wow, the updated screening is the most impactful on this doll. Again, the last doll here, Evelyn, I really think she's beautiful. I really like her, but Dela destroys her in the face category. Like, she looks so good with this screening. And then this outfit, the little pop of pink gloves, so stunning. I will say I am not a fan of the houndstooth jacket with that hat. I'm sure that was like in style, like with references and everything like that. I just don't think I like it. I don't know if there's anyone out there that's a Sims player. It's giving the far one is giving this crumple bottom to me. So I'm just like not for me. But the blue suit with like the scarf, and then this hair is so interesting, like the wrap with the curl. And also, the designer said that like this wasn't what he wanted for the hairstyle. Like it didn't actually follow what his reference was, but ended up being a happy accident because what they did create, he ended up really liking. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then she has like this portfolio of sketches that are so cool. And what's really cool is these are like some of the designer's old sketches, like his old sketches. So that just makes it even cooler. She's so interesting. As far as like accessories, each of these dolls have like a fun accessory. I think her accessory is my favorite by far. I love the sketches so much. But yeah, she just looks beautiful. So beautiful. I'm just not a fan of that flower hat. I think the jacket could be okay. I just don't like the flower hat. I think that's what's giving me Miss Crumplebottom. But yeah, Dela here, she is another one that's an IT dealer doll, but she's beautiful. I think this updated screening on her is so impactful and definitely something I hope to see more of in the future. Like, it just looks so good. But now let's get to the last doll of the collection. All right, here we have the last doll of the collection, which is the Winds of Winter Victor Rue. And she is also stunning. First off, I love her hairstyle. I'm a big, big fan of this hairstyle. It's just so dramatic. It gives, like, okay, I know it's like a 50s hairstyle, like East 59th, like that's their thing, is like period stuff. But like, it's also giving like modern drag queen a bit, which is super cool. And I just love the red is just so powerful. I love the gloves. Yeah, she's just beautiful. Now, what I will say is the dog. I can't say that. Okay, I like that she has a dog as an accessory. She just looks like that girl of the city, and I'm sure it's like a super expensive rare breed dog or something. But I it just comes off as stuffed or like what's it, taxidermy. Like it doesn't give the same universe. Like Victoria is giving like realism. Like yeah, they're little stylized dolls, but they are more or less kind of have a realism to them. And then the dog is from a different universe. Like it is not giving the same timeline or whatever. It's just I don't know. It's not it. I could see it as a plushie, but like passing it as like what's supposed to be a real dog, I don't think it does that effectively. And like I don't know who I don't know. I just don't know. Like whose decision was like, "Oh yeah, this looks like a real dog." Like I don't know if that's the designer or that's just like the dog mold. Which is not even a mold, it's fabric, but like that's what animals look like in the Integrity Toys world, but it just doesn't line up for me. I'm not a fan. But I do really like this doll. I'm not a fan of the overcoat. I know it's giving, like he was saying, it's kind of like a cocoon for the winter, which I get that. I see that. It's really interesting. But I think just the doll without the dog and without the overcoat and without the hat, just like the doll with her roses, the gloves, and her dress, incredible. So beautiful. Oh, this is another lottery doll. So there's two lottery dolls, two dealer dolls. But she's really pretty. She's really, really pretty. And again, the screening, I think it's really nice. If they feel more, I don't think East 59th read as like super old or anything, but like it feels almost like it could line up next to a New Face or Fashion Royalty doll, and it kind of gives like same universe, you know. Even though the makeup still has a couple differences and the hair will be styled differently, it's giving like the same type of vibe, which I really like. But yeah, it's a very, very beautiful doll. She's really pretty. Not my favorite of the collection. Actually, let's go over how I would rank them as like from favorite to least favorite. I think my favorite would definitely be Summertime Outing Evelyn. She's so strong. Oh, she's just amazing. She's so pretty. I love her so much. Again, came so close, but I ended up passing on her. And second, I would probably do Standout Fall, Dayla, just because like her face is serving like oh it's so good, and I love her portfolio accessory of like all the sketches. I think that's really cool and really exciting, and then knowing it's some of like the designer's old sketches makes it even more interesting. It's really cool. And third, I would put the Winds of Winter. I just think she's so nice, even though like I'm not a fan of the dog, the hat, or the over jacket. What the center of the doll, the base of the doll is so nice. I love the hairstyle. I love the screening. I love the necklace and earrings, the gloves, and just like the simple dress. She looks amazing. So yeah, I'd put her at number three. And then last, and it's not even like it's bad. Oh wait, maybe I'd put her in third place. My problem is I love the fashion and accessories and everything on Springtime Find, Constance, but I love the doll of the winter one. So I don't know. I don't want to put anybody in fourth. I'll let them tie for third because I love the doll in the other one, but I love the fashion in this one so much. Oh, the fashion here. I forgot how much I liked it. But definitely first place is going to be Evelyn, and second would be Dayla. This such a good collection. So yeah, that is I guess the end of my review on this collection. Pretty short, but it's only 4 dolls, so there wasn't too much to get into. I really like, first off, I love a themed collection. And here you can kind of see it even better, like the whole lineup. Also, something I'm just now noticing is that each have a different colored short little glove, which I know in the winter when it can turn into a long glove with the extended like arm piece. But it's fun to see like I love like a themed collection, which typically with the Integrity toys, there's always a theme. But like, I just love such a clear theme, like the Four Seasons. Actually, I think that's what the name of this collection was, Four Seasons. But it's so nice, and they each represent their like set season so well. And yeah, it's again, I did pass on all these dolls, but it's not because I don't think any of them are amazing. I love a lot of these dolls, and I will probably. There's a good chance I'm gonna end up regretting passing on the spring doll. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'll be like I made the right choice. After the convention and everything. My bank account will definitely be happy I made this decision, but hopefully I don't regret missing out on her because she is so beautiful. But yeah, that is my full review on this collection. I'd love to know what you all thought about this collection, or if you're getting any of them, I'd love to hear about that. And oh yeah, as always, all of my social and stuff is down in the description below. Like my Instagram, which is his.dolls. Then also I have a podcast with my brother. We're kind of at the end of our first season and we're taking a break. He recently moved to Colorado, so he's like getting set up there and everything. But once that's all done, we're then gonna have that finish. Well, we'll be starting up a new season very soon, hopefully. But yeah, I think that's about it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.